Hello YouTube, this is the Hoover & Sons Sports Card channel. My name is Brandon. It's another episode of First Overall Friday. It's a day late, I apologize for that. Just didn't get a chance to film it yesterday with a bunch of stuff going on. Without further ado, we are up to 1970. And that player is going to be Mr. Mike Ivie. There on the right, drafted as a catcher out of high school by the San Diego Padres. He was known for his batting practice power, and at one point in the minor leagues hit 21 home runs in 21 games. Something will not be done again. I don't know. That's very impressive power wise. Just one of those guys that the other players would gather around during batting practice and watch hit, because he could hit so many home runs and hit them far. He did debut as an 18-year-old after being drafted in 1971. He would end up playing catcher and first base with San Diego through the 1977 season, when they then traded him to San Francisco. In 1979, he did hit 27 home runs. That was his top amount. But in 1980, he was supposed to succeed Willie McCovey at first base, but he had an off-season accident with a hunting knife. He was unable to play regularly, became a bench player. Turned out he sliced part of his fifth finger from his hand. I guess when I read it, that's how they said it, so I don't know if that means he sliced it completely off or just bad enough, but he ended up being a bench player, and he was actually going to quit during that 80 season. But Mr. McCovey himself called him and convinced him to continue playing, and he ended up hitting 4 home runs. 1981, they had a new manager, I believe Frank Robinson, and he lost his starting first base job and was traded to Houston, where he asked for his release. So Sparky Anderson brought him in 1982. He was the starting first baseman and designated hitter for the Detroit Tigers, where he did hit 14 home runs, but in 1983 he was released and subsequently retired. One interesting thing, he was traded for Darrell Thomas at one point, but the bigger trade that didn't happen, but very nearly did, before he was traded to San Diego, from San Diego to San Francisco, he was almost traded to Minnesota for Rod Carew, Hall of Famer Rod Carew, but it fell apart, and Carew ended up being traded to the California Angels instead. His career line was a .269 average with 81 home runs, 411 RBIs, and his WAR was 7.3. Didn't see too much of what he did after baseball, but maybe not the production of a first overall draft pick. A lot of these guys don't end up superstars or Hall of Famers, but not a bad career. The guy could hit. So that's it for Mike Ivie. Next week we'll do 1971. We'll be back tomorrow with another video, the weekly eBay pickups. Be a Mother's Day weekend. Don't think I'm going to get out to any card stores or flea markets today. We got plans. But I did get some things off eBay I'd like to show you guys tomorrow. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Like the video if you like what you see. And comment. We'd like hearing from you guys. Thanks. Bye.